Breaking news, American media is reporting the al-Qaeda leader, Ayman al-Zawahiri, is dead, killed by an American drone strike in Afghanistan. He was one of the world's most wanted terrorists and played a key role in the 9/11 attacks and took over al-Qaeda following the death of Osama bin Laden. Sky's Mark Stone has the latest from DC.
This is a very, very significant counter-terrorism operation, as the Americans are calling it. You can see him here, the leader of al-Qaeda since 2011, since the Americans killed Osama bin Laden. He was number 2 of al-Qaeda during the 9/11 attacks, but it was his role in the bombings of the US embassies in Nairobi and Dar es Salaam back in 1998 that first put this man on the FBI's most wanted list, and ever since there's been a $20 million bounty on his head. We don't have any details at the moment of precisely where he was in Afghanistan, but this is a man who has been wanted, as I say, for a very long time, and we expect to get much more detail on it when the president speaks. It will also be interesting to note, as I say, the detail of how he was killed. Remember, since the American pullout of Afghanistan, they haven't had any boots on the ground, so to speak, no intelligence on the ground in Afghanistan, and drones that were up until last summer operating, American drones were operating in Afghanistan, are no longer doing that. And so I think what we will hear from President Biden is him claiming that this is proof that the over-the-horizon capabilities, as it's known, that the Americans have got means that they can still target terrorists within Afghanistan from beyond Afghanistan. But the top line is that this is a significant get by the Americans. They, as I say, have been wanting the man on the right ever since they got the man on the left back in 2011. He's an Egyptian by birth, 71 years old, and was the leader of Egyptian Islamic Jihad, EIJ as it was known, until he merged that group with al-Qaeda back in 1998, the same year as those two devastating bombings in the Kenyan and the Tanzanian capitals. And then, of course, a few years later, 9/11 followed. So I think from the White House, from the Pentagon, from the State Department, they will be very, very pleased that they have got this man.